Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dell. We're going to just jump right into cards today. I'm going to skip the channeled portion of the reading. Normally I begin the channel with just doing some mediumship channeling, seeing what Spirit wants to talk about. We're still going to do that, but just through the cards today. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Please do consider subscribing or liking the video if anything I say resonates or you like what is being put out there with the video. So thank you. The cards and decks I'll be using will be listed in the description box, and you can check out any other information there, as well as if there's songs or music that comes through the reading. I like to just link it to the Spotify playlist, so you'll find it there too. I have my hat on today, I'm a bit cold, so the first card we have coming out is the Six of Feathers. So I'll get a few more out and then we'll talk about it, and I'll hold it up to the camera. So but right away I'm getting that they're, let me just get the cards out because I feel like I'm doing two things at once. One more. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands with the Deer Spirit here. So it's also nighttime, but I'm filming this today. So usually I film during the day, so the lights are a little bright for me. So this might be a short and sweet reading. But anyway, the Six of Feathers with the Dragonfly Spirit. It's wanting to go move on from one thing to another. But what I'm actually getting intuitively is it's like, I'm hearing someone say, I want to move from illusion to reality. I want to move from an illusion to an actual desire, something that I can attain and achieve for myself, and put myself out there in a way that's attainable, and that I'm actually going to see the results for all of my hard work and my effort. So that's what I'm getting with the Dragonfly Spirit. There is transition, there is insight. There's also something like you're embarking on something, arriving into something new. Traditionally, the Six of Feathers or the Six of Swords in a regular tarot card deck is that image of the person in the boat, you know, crossing to a new shore, a calmer shore, and you can see the water's choppy on one side and it's calmer on the other. So I'm hearing embankment. So it's like you have come up to the bank of where you're going to get out of the boat. So I feel like this is like a transition that's almost complete, but it's not finalized yet. And that's been coming through, if you've been following the channel, like this theme around this, where like the plane can't land in midair when you've arrived over the state that you want to be in, or the place or location or whatever. It has to, you know, descend, and then it has to coast or whatever, and then even from there you have to get a taxi to the hotel or to your new place that you live. You have to unpack, and it can feel a while even after you've arrived somewhere that you've actually settled into this new energy that you're going to be in for the next while, maybe next few years. I'm feeling there is going to be a pick a card reading on the channel next week if you want to keep an eye out for that. It might actually be in the current week by the time this gets posted onto the channel. Where it'll be 3 groups, 3 piles, and we're just focusing on the Chinese New Year, because that's coming through super strong lately. That February is like the new year. Like there's this fresh, brand new, I'm hearing and seeing like a fresh spring of water emerges from the ground that was once barren. Like that's the energy of renewal, of hope that February is bringing in, it's ushering in. So that's awesome. And I'm seeing it like February 2nd through the 8th. Something about like that date is where this influx of this energy is in that I'm picking up on. So we'll see what happens, but that's what I'm getting, at least intuitively. We have the Magician with the Crow Spirit coming out. So again, wanting to create, wanting to follow your calling, wanting to spread your wings and fly, to go to new heights. It's all that stuff. I know that kind of sounds a little cheesy and a little corny, but that's how it's coming through. So we have 2 things, the Dragonfly and the Crow, both of flight, of ascension, of elevation. And then we have the Traveler. So almost always when I flip this card over, I hear Chris Stapleton's Traveler, so I'll link that to the Spotify playlist if you want to check it out. But one of the lyrics I'm hearing especially is, I'm just a traveler on this earth, sure as my heart's behind the pocket of my shirt. So there's something about, like, you're meant to do and see and be all that you are. You're meant for so much more than what you have currently been and what you currently are. And those who I'm speaking with, it's like that's the path that you are stepping on, that you're fully committing to coming up. So it's taking a leap, it's a venture, it's potential. I love the, my cat's reaching up to me. Hello. Yeah, so the antelope here is leaping through the sun and beginning a new day. So it's super positive. So there's this image and essence of ascension to that card. Thank you. So then we also have the 9 of Wands, 9 of Acorns, which is power and perseverance, as well as the Page of Feathers, which is Page of Swords, the raccoon, exploration and discovery. So, oops, sorry. I'm a little on the tired side too, so some of you might be feeling like that for me to mention it. It's just, I could take a 10-hour nap every day. That's how I've been feeling this past few days. Like, it's just, maybe you're going through it too a little bit, where it's just like, you can actually feel some type of transformation taking place or something, and it's just requiring a lot more rest. That's what I'm getting with this Panther spirit here. It's like there's rest, but there's also alertness and focus and drive and wanting to take an action on something. But knowing right now is just, okay, let me remain focused on the goal. Even if you don't know what the goal is, it's like I'm focused on the commitment to myself and seeing what that brings. And then you wait patiently and for when the right time is to act. When I said wait, I just got pure, still silence where it was like not a pin drop. It feels extremely quiet. With the Page of Swords, you might be called to like research a lot of things right now. Some of you I'm getting, if you don't want a certain element of you or your style or a habit or a diet, or it could be a bunch of things, especially particularly like a habit or a trait of your personality. If you don't want that to come with you into the next phase, chapter of your life, I see you really like researching now, like, all right, how can I make sure that this isn't going to come up again? How can I make sure that I really have quit the cigarettes? How can I make sure I really have quit my lollipop addiction? I don't know. That just popped into my head. It's maybe like lollipops or candies or sweets or something. But it's just like, I know that where I'm going, I can't keep acting this way, and I can't bring this along with me. So let me just research it further to make sure I'm set up for success and I have the discipline in place, so that way I can actually be confident and ready and assured that, you know, I'm willing to take this path and to do what it takes to get there. I don't feel like this is anything crazy drastic, but it's just like, I'm just seeing someone maybe while you're napping, like kind of going through their phone, researching, like, all right, maybe I'm actually seeing codependency, like how to release codependency in relationships at work, how to release codependency in work relationships actually is what I'm seeing. How to release how feelings of feeling ashamed or low self-worth, low self-esteem, and just, I think you're just finding out as much information as you possibly can. You can always work at this, but I'm just getting that you might be feeling this this urgency or this push or pull towards like, all right, no, I need to make sure I'm well equipped and well prepared, and that when I'm ready to set out on this new beginning, this Traveler card, which is the Fool in a traditional tarot deck, I'm ready and I have all the tools, Magician, that it's going to take for me to succeed and be successful in doing that. I'm focused. I have my eye on the prize. The eye on the prize for a lot of you is just peace. It's peace and calmness and assuredness that you are supported in this new chapter that you're stepping into. I feel like a lot of people are stepping into a new chapter. Queen of Wands, 2 at the bottom of the deck over here, is just saying, like, you've wanted this. And I think this came through. It might be on a, I think I put it in a short. But the reason why you want things and it doesn't go away is because you're meant to do it. Like, we don't just have dreams that pop in and we're like, we always think about them, you know. It's they're inspired action, and it's the divine wants us to see that as a calling. Like, you know, it's going to keep calling and calling and calling until you actually do something and pick up the phone. I know myself, I've had the same calling, the same nudge from Spirit for, like, oh my gosh, a while now, like at least maybe three to 5 years now. And it's just, sometimes like the silliest things get in our way, or we look for excuses, or we just don't set our sights on the thing that we want, or we distract ourselves with a bunch of things that aren't really part of the plan and aren't necessary. You know, so that's my goal, is literally, like, I'm completing it. So, and for me, it's that website. It's me finishing my website finally, because I'm such a perfectionist, and it has to feel right, it has to look right, it has to sound right, it has to be like me, it has to match the aesthetic I want it to. It has to, and I hear Spirit, like, gently just being like you don't have to be perfect. It already is. Already is. Just put it out there, you know, because we're never the same. Like, we're here in this now moment, we're different in another moment, and another, because we're constantly learning, evolving, and growing. So maybe that's something that resonates with you, because I'm sharing about it now. But it's just, sometimes it's scary and it's difficult to put yourself out there and to be vulnerable, because you naturally are putting yourself out there to be rejected. But we always forget, we're also putting ourselves out there to be accepted. What if somebody really admires the work that we do, or what if someone could really benefit from the work that we do, or the services that we offer? And you don't know until you put it out there too. And it's just, I'm seeing someone who has like menus and menus written, and it's just sitting there. Do something. Sorry, not to yell, but like, that's my version of yelling. But like, put it out there, you know, start a catering company, put a little flyer out. Now you do supper clubs, now you do catering, now you do, so you're having a barbecue. I happen to make the best ribs, I happen to make the best cornbread, whatever it is, put it out there, put it out there. So, I feel like Spirit's being like insistent. We're all in the same boat, I feel like, if we are here in this collective together. So if that's who I'm talking to, go do it. Let's get some oracle messages and we'll continue on with the reading. So I have 3 oracle decks that came through during the meditation to use today. One's Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. So I think that's a love message, obviously, or something about relationships or self-love. So we'll see what comes through with that. I feel like I'm talking really fast. If I am, I'm sorry. We have Self-Care Oracle by Jill Pyle, about what we can do to best support ourselves right now at this time. And then White Light, a message from our higher self. So where are we beginning with? Whispers. Okay. Spirit, what would you like to talk with us about love? Be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. Number 6. So I love this deck. It's very beautiful, and there's a lot to look at. So if you want to take a screenshot and just make it bigger, there's so much imagery, and it's kind of hard for me. I don't do well with like artificial lights. I need the sun. I need the natural light. So I'm not going to try to look in the camera and point. So if you want to just take a screenshot, and I'll kind of just describe what I see from my viewpoint, if that's okay. There's a ton of seashells around the woman's, like, a headdress that she is wearing. I'm seeing someone who's tight, like a hand that is really closed tight like a fist, and I'm getting it's like this desire to give something but not being ready to open up about it. So because the card says be willing to express love and express love to receive love, this is giving me the feeling like, again, there's this message of like having to be vulnerable, especially if you have feelings for someone or if you're hiding feelings from someone. It can be good just to let it out and let them know. Yeah, I get stillness with that, really pure stillness. I'm also getting to, like, don't forget about yourself. Express love to yourself. And if you've ever, I know this might sound silly or dumb, but if you have ever received your own love, you know what a gift that is, and what a gift that feels like, to be able to receive that from yourself and then to give it to yourself. It's incredible, and it's so empowering. So the sea crashing in the background, and she's looking at this little figure. It looks like a version of her in the seashell. Right here, and then with the waves crashing in the back. There's something about just like letting your heart sing right now. I'm going to read from the guidebook because there's little messages, like hidden extra messages. So, you are a genuinely loving individual. Expressing love to others helps them feel supported, respected, and cared about. As you practice this custom, you will become more loving. When you want to be more loving, it's easy to recognize ways of doing so. And then it talks about eye contact, the importance of eye contact. One way to express love is through eye contact. Your eyes are the most expressive part of your body. Making eye contact when you are speaking with someone tells them you see, hear, and appreciate them. Try making eye contact with others on a daily basis. It's easy to become distracted by our busy lives, but a moment of eye contact can make a world of difference to those who you communicate with. So there's something about the spiritual gifts you possess too, with them developing and growing. But this card's really talking about eye contact, so okay, definitely practice eye contact. And then New Love 26. New Love. I'm hearing that song, catch a falling star and put it in your pocket, and save it for a rainy day. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. Okay. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. For some, this is about like a wish coming true. And I think for some, you've prayed about having a job you will fall in love with. So I'm getting that. For some, it's about beginning a work venture or business or something with the one you love. That's all I'm getting from looking at the card. I don't think I'm feeling anything further from this. All right, now let me read from the guidebook now. I flipped right open to it. Okay, everything has a season. Get ready, as someone special is now in your life. You are in a relationship. If you are in a relationship, there is a burst of fresh energy coming into your partnership. I was getting that. I was getting like because it said new love, I was kind of like, I don't feel or sense a new person coming in for a lot of you, whoever's connecting. I get a sense like the partnership's already there, and it's like there's a wish that's being granted. If you wished on a star long ago about your current partnership, it's like that energy comes around tenfold and helps you when you need it most in your time of need. So maybe this is like an extra zhuzh of energy that's coming through for you, where it's like you made an investment. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing someone making a it's so beautiful, I want to cry. It's like someone making a investment of like the purest love, like wishing on a star, and that star making its return to come around and be like, you know, hey, we're here now. Express love to receive love. So I feel like maybe you made an investment of love early on. Now it's coming to help you. It's really beautiful. It says, You may feel like you're in a rut. You may have closed your heart to possibilities or opportunities and feel that there's nothing new or adventurous out there for you. The most wonderful promise is that each day comes as a new beginning. Put the past behind you and look forward to the energy that's coming into your life. Find ways to change up your routine. Look around you and engage with those who you meet with an open mind and spirit. Try to learn something new about the people in your life. Enhance your chances of making new connections by engaging with the positive people you already know. Initiate interactions and social gatherings. You never know where it might lead. Falling stars are about making a wish or setting an intention around something you want to bring into your life. This may be a reminder of a time when you welcome new things into your life. So it's really, really profound and special. Yeah, but I was getting for some, it's like there's new love that's entering your current relationship and like resetting it or something. Especially if the pause button has been pressed on it. I'm seeing this resurgence of life, of love into it. It's just so quiet. I don't know if you can sense this, but it's so quiet. The energy's quiet. Why is it so quiet? I'm like, is it me? No, it's just gross. Like, maybe it's me. My hat's covering my ears or something. It's just the energy in here is so still. I can't explain it. Maybe you're feeling it too. But I even have like my cat Suki has a water fountain. That's not even making noise. Nothing is making a noise. It's like somebody came in and pressed pause. As I looked into the clock, it's in 22:11. I feel like something like very cosmic is happening, very divinely guided. Like there's magic in the air. It's that still. Like it feels like an angel came and just paused everything. Okay, my cat moved. I'm like, so are we on pause? That's how still and quiet it is. All right, anyway, moving on. Let's get a self-care message. How can we best support ourselves? One more, please. Thank you. Because there's multiple of us watching, and we all need support in the way we need it. So that could be a message honoring the way that you need support, your individual need for support. So one thing could be is 11, connect with crystals. So 11 coming through again. So if there's a crystal that you like to work with, that can be really helpful. It can be extremely helpful, actually. Just an extra support. But I'd like to just hold them and see like how they feel in my hand and what the effect is on the body. Being guided to, I have a giant piece of blue kyanite on my desk. And kyanite, I don't know why I'm being guided to mention it, but kyanite is great. Like if you just lay it over the heart chakra, it's like you can feel like your chakra's just opening up. So it'll start with the heart chakra, can't talk, and then it'll work its way up. So then it'll go up to the throat, to the solar plexus, and then up to the third eye, to the sacral, and then to the crown and the root. And it's interesting. You can just kind of feel like this outward energy with the kyanite just opening and aligning those chakras from the inside out. So, but that was super specific, so maybe that'll help you. And it can be any color of kyanite, but I'm seeing blue and green specifically would be very helpful. So that's coming through. Soak in a bath, 46. So soak in a bath. Yeah, that can be so relaxing, especially if you have like a dim light or something like that, or you want to light a candle, just be safe. And or maybe get some Epsom salts are super soothing, that magnesium, and like a lavender or something. I'm seeing ylang ylang. Epsom salts, like the brand Epsom salts, They have a really great lineup of scents and things, but there's one that has ylang ylang that's really, really nice. It's like, oh, this is so luxurious. So that could be coming through for you. Something about a bath. Just filling it with your favorite scents. There's crystals in this bathtub display here too. I don't know if you can see that. So maybe incorporating crystals into the bath could be enjoyable for you as well. And take a walk, 52. Yeah, 52, take a walk. I know, like, for some of us it's cold outside. Like, where I'm at, it's cold outside. And if you like to exercise, like, I'm someone who, I love to walk. I love it. I can walk for hours anywhere. I love to walk. And when it got really cold out, I had to not walk as much because it's really can be quite cold where I'm at, and like I've been missing it. It's been affecting me. So I've heard 2 people mention in the past few days that mall walking is a thing. So where I'm at, the mall is not popular anymore. So there's like 3 people in the mall at a given time. So it's a little weird in there, but I thought about, I'm like, yeah, you know what, walking through, it's exercise, it's something. So there's something about movement, clearing your head especially, and reconnecting with yourself, definitely. And the number 52 is coming through again, or 7. So I'm actually seeing it like, if you can walk like 5 days a week, 2 days a week, something like that, or 2 out of the 7 days a week, I don't know, something like that's coming through. If you can set a intention or a goal, all right, every day I'm going to walk, or every 5 days I'm going to walk, and I don't walk on the weekends or something like that. But I'm hearing there's an element to ritual that can be really helpful for you, like taking a ritual bath at the end of your work week, sitting with a crystal every day. I'm seeing something like penning down a poem or lines of a song that you find inspiring or something like that. It can be helpful too. Okay. And last but not least, certainly not least, let's get a message from our higher self, from the divine. Is there one more? Okay. Just one card today. And we have, oh, yes, I'm going to do my best to pronounce this. I don't think I've gotten this, or it hasn't come through in a long time, I'm not sure. 33 Yeshi Sagil 333. I think I messed that up terribly. But that's the card. Beautiful, beautiful tiger spirit there. There's a sadness in this tiger's eyes I'm seeing. I can't tell if it's sadness or if it's like a longing, or picking up this energy of clearing something from the past, especially pain or heartache or having to leave someone behind. I want to reach through the card and give this tiger a hug, because he looks sad to me, or she looks sad to me. So let's see what that's about. I'm going to read from the guidebook. Maybe you're lamenting. There's something going on about like one last look at the old you or the old life before you transform completely, or cross over into this new version of you. I get that. I have full body chills as I'm bringing that message in. It's really difficult to do, and it takes a lot of courage and bravery to leave an old you behind and step into this new energy that's available to you now. But it's like nothing's ever lost. Like, you're always there. You never go away. I heard someone say, like, about abandonment fears. When you realize you don't go anywhere, like, you realize, like, you can't abandon yourself. Sometimes we do actions that make us, like, it feels like we've abandoned ourselves, but we can always make amends with ourselves. We can always have the opportunity to correct it at any time. We're always with ourselves. So I'm seeing some hope come through in the tiger's eye as I'm saying that. Tiger's eye, the crystal could be coming through as a support to you as well. So let's read from the book and see what's Sorry it cut because I didn't realize how long this reading has gone on for. So I apologize about that. I'm just going to read from the book and we'll wrap it up. But I was just saying that's what I was getting intuitively from the cards. So let me just read the passage in the book. It says, okay, it doesn't say how to pronounce it, of course, but you shall overcome all obstacles. Success is imminent, so stay connected to your path no matter what and continue to apply yourself. Allow your spiritual path to support you in all areas of your life. Live by your spiritual beliefs. Seek out support of your spiritual brothers and sisters for help when needed. But also trust that you are intimately and directly connected to the powerful divine light within. There can be a dramatic healing breakthrough when you rely upon your spiritual connection. So definitely work with your spirit guides at this time. There is a pronunciation. It says Yeshi Sagyal. I still don't think I said that right, but anyway. Guardian for humanity. Supernatural tigress, so a lady tiger. A guardian for humanity, an emanation of the compassionate goddess of peace, prosperity, and long life, known as White Tara. I heard White Tara, so it might be pronounced like that. So you can call upon Yeshi Sagyal. Okay, that's really beautiful. But there's empowerment here and overcoming darkness. Highly recommend this deck if you don't have a copy or you're looking to get an oracle deck. It's super powerful. I love reading it in it. There's one last message. There was a song that came through Dog Days by Florence and the Machine. So I will link that in the Spotify playlist. If it's helpful to have the music linked like in a YouTube playlist, can you comment and just let me know that? And I can put that together for you guys. It occurred to me not everyone has Spotify, but if you're watching YouTube, obviously you can watch it on YouTube. But if that would be helpful, then please just let me know. Okay, I think that's it. So I'm going to close the reading there. Sorry this was a long one, but when Spirit's talking, I listen and bring forward the messages. So thank you so much for being here, for shining your own light, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Take care.